Wedding photographers of Reddit. What's the most wedding you've been to? A few months ago, I had a wedding gig in Charleston. The bride had booked me a year in advance, right after they got engaged. During our initial call, she told me that she was the one who proposed, and that they had been together for 10 years. When I arrived at the wedding, I started taking photos of the bride and the venue. Then, I went into the groom's room to take some shots. I found him naked, making out with someone. He told me to shut up and leave. I left confused, thinking it was the bride, but when I went to the bride's room, she was there getting ready. I realized it was the maid of honor, the bride's sister, with the groom. I didn't want to ruin anyone's wedding day, so I kept going. A few minutes passed, and the groom still hadn't arrived. That's when the bride walked down the aisle and in front of everyone announced that the groom had left and there would be no wedding. She told everyone to stay, and if I could stay and take photos. She didn't want to waste all the work she'd put into it since she had paid for everything. I felt bad and guilty for not saying anything, so I texted the bride about what I saw, and she replied, saying that she knew about it right after that day. In fact, she found out that her 7-year-old niece's dad was the groom. Now her parents wants them to get married. Wedding photographers of Reddit. What's the most wedding you've been to? A few